Hi friends, welcome back to Anna Nail Skill English channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I did this beautiful nail set. Before I show you how I did that, I want to wish you all a very happy new year. This is the first video of 2025, so please give a lot of love to this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so now let's begin with the video. So I have already completed the dry manicure. I had an extension on, so I removed it and I did the dry manicure part off camera. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using a lint-free wipe to clean the nail plate. So after doing all your dry manicure and stuff, you need to clean your nail plate and make sure there is no dust, oil, moisture, nothing on the nail plate. Okay, so while doing, I just wanted to show you guys this one. So if you see, I have a little extended skin underneath this middle finger and the index finger. So that's because when you have like extension for a longer time, you might end up with an extended hypericum, which is totally normal. But when you have extended hypericum, just make sure while removing it, you are not cutting into the hypericum. It's really painful. Okay, so after cleaning the nail plate, I have already selected my tips for the extensions, and I'm going to glue them onto my nails. Okay, so first I'm going to apply the glue like that, and then I'm going to attach it to my fingernails. So when we are attaching the tips to the nails, just make sure that the tip is straight and there is no bubble or there is no gap between your natural nail and your tip. So these are the few things that you need to take care while attaching a tip. Okay, so now you can see my tip is already on. I did the same for all other fingers, and now we are going to blend the tip to your natural nail plate. Okay, so here I am using a 180 grit hand file, and I am filing and blending the tip to my natural nails. Okay, so here when you do this, just make sure you are not filing onto the nail plate, but you are just filing the edges of the tip that you have attached. Okay, so most of the time, because we already completed the dry manicure here, so we already buffed off the shine from the nail plate, and if we keep on buffing onto the nail plate while doing this, you will end up with a damaged nail plate. So just make sure you are only filing the edges of the tip. Okay, so after this I'm going to reshape it, and as you have seen in the initial part of the video, we are going to create a Russian almond nail, and this particular tip that I'm using, this has a really deep C curve. Because of that, it's going to give like a proper Russian almond shape. Okay, so there are certain tips which is not as curvy as this one, so for that it might not look like a 100% Russian almond, but this one was like perfect for the Russian almond beside. Okay, or the shape. So here I'm just using a nail cutter and I trimmed the corners and randomly just created a rough almond shape. Okay, it's not like a fine almond shape, but you can already see the almond has formed. And after that, I use my same 180 grit file, and I'm going to just blend and fine tune it into a perfect almond shape. So it's very easy to do, even if it's like for tiny almonds, you can follow the same technique. You can use your nail cutter to kind of create that almond shape, and then you can use your hand file to just fine tune it. It's actually super easy to do. Now this tip has completed, so again I'm using my lint-free wipe and alcohol to clean the nail plate. Again we filed, so we need to make sure that all the dust is gone from the nail plate, and I also at times clean the bottom side of the nails because we will have dust accumulated there also. Maybe later you can wash it, that is also fine. Okay, so now let's start with the product application. So today I'm using Model 1's glittery polygel and Born Pretty's white extension gel, and then a little bit of slip solution and these beautiful stickers. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the polygel application. So polygel is only going to be on top of the tip, so I did not add anything underneath, but for the nail bed I'm going to use the builder gel. So actually in this particular finger I forgot to add dehydrator and primer, but that is one thing you need to follow. After finishing, I just remembered, and then for the rest of the fingers I did it. So basically what I wanted to do here was apply the dehydrator, then your primer, and on the nail plate you can also apply a thin layer of base coat. Okay, so all those steps I forgot on my thumbnail because this nail I did for my trip to a different country. So I was in a rush, I was doing it like right before my departure from my home, so I was in a hurry. Also I did a little bit of goof up here and there, but end result was really pretty and I got a lot of compliment from random people because it looked really pretty. Okay, so here I'm just using a brush, Kolinsky brush, to just pat down the polygel. So the polygel is really thick in consistency, so it's very easy to actually set it down. And after that I cured it for like 60 seconds under the UV LED lamp, and now we are going to use our white builder gel. So this is a brand new builder gel which I got from the Born Pretty store when I visited Malaysia. So the Born Pretty builder gels are my favorite because so when you are using a builder gel you need to see the consistency of the gel, right? So if it's too runny it's difficult to work with, if it's too thick then also it's difficult to work. So we need like a in between consistency. So Born Pretty gels, especially if you're a beginner, this one is perfect for you. So this is not sponsored, but they sent me like long pack builder gel, a pink one and a nude one. So I loved that, and that's the reason I bought a white one also. And white we need to use in a lot of like different nail designs and stuff, so I thought I must have a white, and that's why I bought Born Pretty's white builder gel. So I'm not going to use it like very often, that's why I only cut it at the center. Normally I just peel off the whole thing, but since I don't want to use it like every time, so that's why I only cut the center part. So first I'm going to take a small bead, and you can see how the consistency is. It's not runny, it's a little on the thicker side, but it's perfect for like doing overlays and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit, and then I'm going to apply a thin layer onto the nail plate, and this white gel I'm going to cover the glitter that I have applied also, and then I'm going to use a bigger bead to like build the apex and the free edge and other stuff. Okay, so this is basically we are going to do a glitter ombre using the white one. So this doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to add those stickers that I showed you, so the transition shouldn't be like super perfect or anything. Okay, so first we applied a slip layer because when we add the actual bead it will be easy for us to move the product around, so that's why we have a slip base. Now I have taken another bead using a thin brush, and now I am going to create the cuticle area and the apex and the rest of the part of the nails. Okay, so here I am using this pointy little brush so that I can go as close as to my cuticle and then I can build the rest of the area. So apex area, if you see, I did not touch the center part of the gel because we need to maintain the height of the apex. Okay, so here I went for like not too big of an apex, I just put it like a medium level only, but if I wanted I could have like kept it a little bit more bigger, but it was fine for me because it's my own nail. Even if it breaks, it's totally fine. So I did not build up huge apex here. Okay, so as you can see, I'm spreading that white over to the glitter area, not giving like a proper transition or anything. Even if the glitter is like kind of foggy, that's totally fine because we are going to file it. And here I cured it and then I filed it also. I actually forgot to record those parts, so this is how the final look of the nails after filing and shaping. Okay, so that's all I did. I did not encapsulate it because first of all I didn't have the time, but I wanted to keep it as it is. As I said, I'm going to use these stickers to create that ombre French effect. Okay, so since I have the blue glitter here, I decided to go with the blue color French tip. So these are like stickers. Okay, these are not water decals, these are stickers. So here first we need to measure these French tips just like this. It was a little difficult to understand which one will fit better, but with a little bit of trial and error I figured it out. So since I was rushing it, obviously then everything has to go like sideways, but anyways I ended up doing it for all my fingers. So here, as you can see, I'm using a tweezer to peel it off. And one thing, so since I was in a hurry, I made a lot of goof ups here. So first of all, you don't let that glue part touch anywhere, okay? So that will spoil the strength of the glue. That one lesson I learned after doing this. So now if I have to do it again, I know what are the things I shouldn't be doing, okay? So I placed it, and then I realized, okay, it's a little tilted, and I have this thing, I cannot place anything like center faced, okay? Everything I put is always a little tilted to one side. So that I don't know how, but I can't put like at the center of things, okay? So when I placed this, I realized, okay, this one is a little smaller for thumbnail, so I had to peel it off, and then I used the same for my index finger. So for index finger, it was like a nice fit. So again, I was struggling a bit here, and especially on your own hands, it's little bit of a challenge, okay? But I recently saw another video tutorial from someone, and they used a clear stamper to actually place it, and I think that's a cool idea, using a clear stamper to like actually place this, okay? And after that, you are going to rub it and make sure there is no air bubble or anything, okay? And the extra on the sides, you can trim it with a cuticle nipper, and just make sure that it's completely sealed, okay? So I had this tension, maybe it's not going to be completely sealed with one layer of top coat, but fortunately that one layer was enough. But after like a couple of days, the side part started kind of coming off, which was really annoying. But there was no option. I had to keep this for like at least 15-20 days, okay? But this one lasted a long time, more than that. I came back, and then it was there. And now that we have set the stickers on all our nails, now let's seal it with a top coat. And it looked so fantastic. I really love the way this one turned out. Even though it was a rushed job, it came out pretty decent. And let me know how you guys like it, okay? If you like it, don't forget to tell me in the comment section. And if you have ever used this sticker, then tell me if you have any other way of doing it. And I will see you soon now on my next video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and wish you all a very happy new year. And I'll see you soon on my next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.